95 won the Moose. We are here with the lead singer of Blitzen Trapper, Eric. Blitzen Trapper playing Saturday night at the Pine Creek Lodge in Paradise Valley. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning. How you doing?
I am doing pretty good. Are you excited to come back to Montana?
Oh, yeah, always.
You guys have played in Bozeman before. You guys have played in Missoula as well. What are some of your favorite things about touring through Montana?
It's a beautiful place to tour, to drive through. The crowds are always really great. People are super into the music and like to dance.
Like, not to put you on the spot here, but we are located in Bozeman. What's your favorite city? Is it Missoula or Bozeman?
That's a good question.
Pressure's on, man. Pressure's on.
Oh, man, I don't know. They're both so great. I don't know. I might have to say Bozeman.
That's a great answer. So you guys are from Portland. You guys have been together for 15 years. What are some musical influences that you had in Portland that sort of helped you develop your sound and inspired you to make music?
Elliott Smith was a pretty big influence on a lot of my songwriting early on. He was here in Portland and was playing shows and hanging around. I used to come up and see him. And there was a lot of bands going on at that time that are much lesser known, but were super good. It was just a really good scene back then.
It sort of shows in your music, because Blitzen Trapper, you guys are like a plethora of a lot of different genres of music. You sort of put them together, and it sounds really, really good.
I appreciate that.
I like it a lot. We were playing, and I'm going to play it right after this interview. I'm going to play Wild and Reckless, which is the latest single that you released to us. My favorite song of yours is Thirsty Man. Love that song, by the way. Huh. I played that like an hour ago, telling people that I was going to talk to you. So,
oh, cool.
They're getting ready. They're getting pumped up. And let me tell you, Bozeman's kind of a small town. So Blitzen Trapper, having you on the air right now is like the biggest thing going on right now. So a lot of people are listening.
Nice. I like that.
So do you have anything that you bring along with you on the road when you're touring that's sort of like a good omen, like that brings you good juju? Do you have like a worry stone that you rub in your pocket or anything like that?
I've always had my lucky boots that I bought in Tucson off of a Mexican guy on the street for $7. And I've always traveled with them. Sometimes I wear them, sometimes I don't.
I feel like the best stories ever start with, I bought these from a Mexican guy for $7 on the street. So for people that aren't familiar with your music, if they plan on going to the show Saturday night at Pine Creek Lodge, what can people expect from Blitzen Trapper at the show?
Our shows tend to be pretty high energy. I mean, it's pretty eclectic. Like, we'll do some pretty hard rock stuff and some kind of psych jam things. And then it'll come all the way down to just me with a guitar telling stories, So it kind of runs the gamut of all kinds of stuff.
So you're going to follow it up, like it's going to end, is it going to be like an acoustic set?
No, it kind of weaves its way between all those things. I mean, we've been touring for 10 years, so we've kind of figured out how to move between all the different stuff we like to do.
With every band that's as seasoned as you guys, being together for 15 years, are there any covers that you guys play that you prefer playing over other ones when you're on the road?
We'll do covers, but we don't ever repeat them. Like, we'll have like 2 or 3 covers you do for a tour, but we never repeat them. So it's always like new covers. Oh, yeah, that's a good song. We'll try it out. And if we don't like it, we'll stop playing it. But sometimes you find a cover that just fits perfectly.
So being on the road as long as you guys have been, you've obviously had a ton of experiences. Do you have any memorable experiences that sort of stick out throughout the years that you'd like to share with us?
There's so many weird ones. I once witnessed a knife fight in Brooklyn when I was sleeping in the van. I was just sort of in my boxer briefs in the van, and I suddenly hear all this noise and look out, and there's like this fight going on, and a knife gets pulled. It was crazy. So stuff like that's happened a lot. We've had hit and runs. We've chased other vehicles like at high speeds on the highway trying to get their plates. We've been held by the Border Patrol for like 6 hours one night.
What?
There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, you name it, basically.
Would you like to indulge on the Border Patrol story at all?
No, that one, if anyone wants to know about that, they can come ask us at the show.
What happens at the border stays at the border.
That's right.
Right on. Well, Eric, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you very much for taking the time to chat with me this morning. Really excited about the show. It's Saturday night, Pine Creek Lodge in Paradise Valley. Starts at 7 o'clock. National Park Radio is opening for you guys. They're really good. It's going to be a great show. So if you want to head out there, you can get more details about the show right now at mooseradio.com. Find out how to get your tickets and all that good stuff. Eric, can't wait to see you this Saturday, man. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks a lot.